So okay guys, so we'll be doing the first task, which is task 0 is upper. Okay, so we should write a function that checks for upper case character. Okay, so this is the prototype, and then it should return 1 if the character, okay, if the value here is upper, or return 0 otherwise. So to do this, it's quite simple. So we're going to have our this is the main to test it. Okay, so I won't really be testing it because I don't want to waste our time, but you can test it and I'll show you how to test it. I'll probably just quickly explain how to test it. Okay, so major things I will need is this one and our main.h, right? So create this one, right? Go to this place. Before that, we have a new directory. So we'll create a directory and we'll put our readme inside. So you come here and then cd into ALX low level, right? And then ls. So we'll make our directory, right? And then we'll cd into that directory, right? So let me clear the screen and lists. So we have nothing. We first create our readme.md, right? So let me just put it like this. Um, Tasks, right? So just make sure the readme is not empty. You can customize your readme if you want to put so many things inside. So far we have this one. So the next one I'll create is the file itself. So let me create this file, right? And then I'll press enter. So first I'll include my main.h. I'll be creating main.h later, and then my commenting, and then what's the name of this stuff? Is upper underscore is upper, right? So we'll declare this guy underscore is upper, and this one will print detect upper case alphabets, right? And then we have our at c, right? So what does c does? C is the input um, character. Did I just see int here? So it's an integer. Okay, anyway, all right, so no problem. So and then it should return the return statement should be 1 for true and 0 for false. You can write anything here for now, and then okay, so let's copy the prototype. So you copy this prototype, copy it, and then you paste it here. Remove this guy, come down here, and then like this, right? So we've had our int already. So we said um if what if c is upper, you should return 1. If our c is is equal to is upper, so uppercase is if c is equal to a, right? And c is okay, I think this one will say if c is equal to a and c is um, less than equal to, so we'll say if c is greater than or equal to a. So we want it to read, so let's do greater than. So this one is saying that if c is greater than equal to a, that is if it is a or anything above a, capital letter A, or c is less than equal to z, capital letter. Okay, so we are saying that if c is greater than or equal to a, that if it is a or anything above a, or and if it is z or anything below z, then you should print what? You should return. So you should return. So we'll put our parentheses, then return. You should return one, right? Okay. Else you should just else return zero, right? So I think this should work, right? Let me just check again. Otherwise return zero. Okay, so we'll put this in our main.h, and then um, you can test it. Okay, so escape wq, right? So we have it now. So we'll vi main.h. So our main.h now, um, the last time we didn't define some stuff to it. So right now, just probably do it, and then so in order for this means if not defined. So if not defined, then we put the main.h there, main. So we do it this way and underscore, right, and then define. So what this comment or this header does is that if we mistakenly put the prototype twice, it will make it work. Okay, so you just do if not defined, and then define. Okay, and then you put the name again, but separated with underscores, right? So and then you can come down and then paste the prototype. Okay, I think we've copied it before, so let me just paste it. Good. And then you end it with an end if. Okay, so and then so far we have our 1 2 3, right? So we have this 3 file, so we can actually we can test it, but before that let me betty my 0 file, right? So it said space prohibited before the close parenthesis, so let's go there and change in line 12. So line 12, uh, space prohibited. Okay, yes, use it. I come back, go back. Yes. So let's check again. So Betty said we are good. So let us clear it ls again. So we are done with this. We're done with this. So we can git add and git push. But if you want to test it, you have to create a main.c file. Okay, and then the main.c file is here. So once you create this main.c file, zero main.c, copy this guy, or let's just do it. Okay, so copy this one to test. Copy it, vi this, and then copy this guy. What I hate about this is it used to have so many petty problem. Okay, so then let me check for Betty. Set list. Okay, so it has so many Betty errors. So let me just quickly correct them. Set 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 Okay, I think we are good. So we have that. Okay, ls. Okay, so our main dot, so we have 0 main dot c. So we execute our this 0 is upper. Okay, is upper. So to execute it, you just copy this guy in GCC. Okay, so I'm just trying to test it, and then okay, and then yes, if we release it, we have zero is upper. Then I can try to execute it, right? Zero is upper. So what should it give us? A1, A0. So let's see if you are right. So A1, A0, it means we are right. Okay. So I want to let me clear my screen. Okay. So I want to git add everything. This one, this one, this one. I don't want to git add this guys. Okay. So I could just say I could do what I could vi dot git ignore file. So dot git ignore contains files that git should ignore. So I could add my zero main dot c and my zero is upper, right? So I'll just do like this, and then I'll add my zero dash main dot c, and where's the other one? And sorry, zero is upper only without the dot c. Yes, escape wq. So if I list it, yes. So I've hidden it. In order to see that one, I'll do ls dash a, right? And then I'll see my dot git ignore. So I've put it that it should git should ignore these files, those two files. Then I can just clear it, and then git add, git commit, and then say check for upper case alphabet, and then git push. Okay, so so let's check our code and see. So it says we are good. So that's that, and then we'll go to the next question. So see you in the next question.